Have you ever wondered what to do when someone hurts you, speaks against you, or insults you? Most people take revenge, get angry, or distance themselves from that person. But Jesus Christ showed a completely different path, a path that is not easy, but life-changing. He said, "Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you." This was not just a teaching, but a living example. Today's story is based on this message, a true inspiring tale that shows what can happen when we love our enemies. This is the story of a young man named Raghav, who lived in a small village in northern India. He had a soft heart, but faced a lot of insult and humiliation since childhood. At school, his classmates teased him because his father was a sanitation worker. Over time, anger grew in Raghav's heart toward others. One day, a new family came to the village, Uncle Salim and his son Adnan. They were a Muslim family, but very kind and hardworking. They helped people, but some villagers disliked them because of their religion. Raghav also felt a strange jealousy toward Adnan. Adnan was good at studies, sports, and was loved by everyone. Slowly, Raghav started resenting him. Whenever he got a chance, he mocked Adnan and tried to belittle him. One day, during a school cricket tournament, Raghav deliberately hurt Adnan. Adnan fell down, his knee bleeding. Everyone scolded Raghav, but Adnan quietly said, "It's okay. Maybe it was an accident." Raghav was stunned. He knew it wasn't an accident, but Adnan forgave him. Raghav's mother, though a sanitation worker, was very religious. She went to church every Sunday and listened to the teachings of Jesus. One day she said to Raghav, "Son, you have been angry too much. Come, let's go to church today. You will find peace there." Raghav reluctantly agreed. That day at church, the pastor was saying, "Jesus said, 'Love your enemies. Pray for those who harm you.'" Raghav was shocked. What kind of command is this? Has anyone ever loved their enemy? The pastor continued, "When Jesus was being crucified, he said, 'Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing.'" These words deeply touched Raghav's heart. For the first time, he realized true strength lies not in revenge, but in forgiveness. After that day, Raghav started learning more about Jesus from his mother. He began reading the Bible. He remembered the day he hurt Adnan. His heart now felt guilty. Raghav decided he would ask Adnan for forgiveness. He went straight to Adnan's house. Adnan was surprised to see him. Raghav said, "Adnan, I wronged you. I hurt you, insulted you, and hurt your feelings. Can you forgive me?" Adnan smiled and said, "Raghav, it takes courage to ask for forgiveness. I have already forgiven you. Shall we be friends now?" They hugged each other. Now the whole village was surprised. The two boys who once disliked each other were now seen everywhere together. They helped people, guided others in school, and served in the church. Raghav dedicated his life to Jesus, and Adnan was deeply influenced by his love. One day, in a village meeting, Raghav said to everyone, "Today, whatever I am, it's because of Jesus. He taught me that true love can be shown even to your enemies. When we respond with love, hatred loses." There was a man in the village, Shyam Singh. He was a member of the village council and had a narrow mindset. He didn't like that Raghav and Adnan were spreading love, forgiveness, and Jesus' name in the village. One day he said in the council meeting, "Stop these boys. They are misleading people from their religion. Adnan is a Muslim. Raghav has become a Christian. Now they will spoil the village atmosphere." Some people were influenced by his words, but many said, "But they have never harmed anyone. They always help others." This upset Shyam Singh more. He planned to get Adnan's family out of the village. One night, some stones were thrown at the village temple, and the walls were smeared with ink. The next morning, there was an uproar. People got angry. Shyam Singh provoked the crowd. "Look, this was done by an outsider. I am sure Adnan did this. Throw him out of the village." When Raghav heard this, he ran to the council and told everyone, "This is a lie. Adnan could never do this. I testify to this." The crowd shouted, "Then who did it?" Raghav calmly said, "If you all trust me, give me one day. I will bring the truth." Raghav and Adnan spoke with some village boys, and slowly the truth came out. Actually, Shyam Singh had paid 2 youths to do all this. One of them, Bhima, confessed in guilt. The crowd was shocked. Another council meeting was held. Raghav said, "I am not here to punish Shyam Singh. I want us to learn. Hatred wins no one, only destruction happens. But love, forgiveness, and truth can change everyone." What Shyam Singh did was wrong, but I forgive him. "Why?" someone from the crowd asked. "Because Jesus taught me that loving your enemy is the greatest sacrifice." Shyam Singh, who was once angry, was now silent. His eyes filled with tears. He said softly, "I am ashamed. Please forgive me." Raghav and Adnan stepped forward and hugged him. After that day, the atmosphere in the village changed. People together opened a small library where they kept the Bible, Gita, Quran, and other religious books, so that people could understand and respect each other's faith. Raghav and Adnan started a school of love every Sunday for children, where they taught forgiveness, compassion, and service. Shyam Singh also came first to every meeting and helped spread the message of love. A few months later, on Christmas, a special meeting was held at the village church. People of all religions gathered there. Raghav came to the stage and looked at everyone, saying, "Today I want to share a message. No matter how much anger, pain, or hatred we have in our hearts, if we learn to love like Jesus, our life, society, and this world can become heaven." Loving your enemies is not easy, but it is the greatest miracle. When we forgive, we don't just free someone else, we free ourselves. Jesus said, "As I have loved you, so you must love one another." That is his true message. Everyone's eyes were moist. Applause began, and the church bells rang, welcoming this wonderful moment of love. Dear friends, this story is not just about Raghav and Adnan. It can be the story of all of us. In everyone's life, there is someone with whom our relationship has become bitter. Someone who has hurt us, betrayed us, or caused pain. But when we follow Jesus' example, when we learn to forgive and love, it's not just relationships that change. Hearts change. The fire of hatred can burn everything, but the light of love can erase every darkness. If there is an enemy in your life today, remember Jesus' words once again. Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Perhaps your one loving step can change someone's life. This concludes the entire story